That'll hurt.
Nope.
No!
Nice try, Slim.
You get cold as ice.
Oh, what? How did you shoot me? How? I'm so confused. How did you kill me with that?
Damn it. Dang it.
Alrighty, guys. Sorry, I am going to tell you, I was listening to somebody via Twitch, that I am now switching over and getting off of this. If you guys want to, I will actually leave this up as a link for you guys. I want you guys to actually take a look at Project 2025. I want you to take this whole thing and just go read this for yourself. Sorry, my camera was a little bit off. So I want to let you guys know, follow this link, pay attention, read this. It starts at 36, but you guys can read this. I'm not going to go into too much detail on why this is, but I'm going to tell you right now, the external mic was not recorded in my previous live stream, so I'm restarting this live stream from that sentiment, but I only got about an hour left. Because, got about an hour, so give me a minute here, guys. It is becoming a little bit darker out. It's starting to become that way. The reason why I was just watching somebody on Twitch was because I do watch Twitch. I do watch Twitch a little bit. I do follow people who are LGBTQ over there, pretty much. But the reason why I'm over here on Trovo is because I just don't want to talk about politics. I don't want to talk about any of this. This is a mandate for leadership. Read this, guys, and you guys will, and I'm going to tell you this, you guys will not want to vote Republican after this. Start reading 36, and you will not want to. And I'm not going into politics on this, but you guys should read this. Spend your time reading it, and you'll come back knowing that, hey, this is the LGBTQIA community is going to be hurting, but not only LGBTQ, but single parents, for a lot of reasons. And so, I'll be right back, guys. Give me a second. Okay. So I just wanted to let you guys know this. This is why I'm not voting Republican. Part of this many reason. But I'm not going to go into this because this is just what I was listening to, and following. So, I'm going to keep that up and read it later tonight, maybe a little bit. But, let's get going for today. Phone controller. I need my Xbox controller. And as you guys know, I was actually in the Giza North. I need to go to Terminus number 4 Junction. Because if I'm not mistaken, Yeah, I have to go back. This is why I always do this, is because unfortunately I thought Basch would become a party member. Not yet, guys. I thought it would come right after I got out of here. Let's go to our license boards, guys. Let's increase our magic potency here. Let's see, anything. Gain MP after taking damage. It's nice. And we'll give you Phoenix Lure since you're needed right off the bat. Now, I want to preface this. That I'm only going to be on until my alarm goes off tonight. OMG.
To think Dalmascan air could taste so sweet.
Where are we?
The Estes sand, by the look of it. Let's back to Rabanasta before we shrivel up. By your leave, Captain.
Yes, the hour of my return is already over late. The people may hate me, but that does not free me of my charge.
Well, so it won't free you of their charge. Of your charge. I'm not gonna save it there, guys, because that's all it was basically just... Actually, no, I got a pebble out of that, didn't I? Okay, we'll save this over the passage entrance. Now, I will preface this, guys, like, I am going to tell you, Final Fantasy 12 has really kind of Square Enix. Like, I don't care a lot. I do care a lot of times where, you know, I do care a lot about the LGBTQ community. I don't know why I never get the vibe tag set up properly.
Yeah.
But I do care about everybody. Like, guys, use that quick follower emote. Use that to your heart's content on this channel. Like, I will stand and protect the LGBTQIA community from every ounce of my fiber being. And I don't care if you guys are watching on YouTube. I'm doing this. I'm talking about it because I started getting in. Since I last did Final Fantasy 12 for you guys on YouTube, I kind of never really got into topics like this. And that was part of the reason why I never got into topics like this, is because I just never really had the audacity to do so. You know what? Let's go to Gambits. Foe nearest visible. Is Vaughn's Gambits not turned on? Yeah. So I do play, I don't, like, guys, look, to be honest with you, any games that are pretty much a non-LGBTQ supportive game or company, like, I'm not going to do that, but I have not really spent a lot of times like, oh, this is a Japanese company. Well, yes, it is, but at the same time, guys, like, I'm not gonna stop playing Final Fantasy right now. If a company ever decides to go with the Final Fantasy 12 being a bad game, then of course I will stop playing Final Fantasy 12. Or I'll stop playing Final Fantasy altogether. But unfortunately, I have not seen that in any instance. You know, so, and that's just a lot of things that I tend to say that I go on a lot about with it. And that's just my fiber of being, that I just choose to listen. Well, we don't have anybody who's a black mage, so that's not going to do us any good for it. But I think I'll buy it just in case for now. I can't buy those, and I can't buy that. And so, it just comes to me that how much longer are we going to have to wait for the ferry to start running again? Okay. Like, I'm allowed to buy from Bazzars, guys. Like, it's no joke. And tonight's a bonus stream, guys. It's not really a bonus stream. It's just more of, I messed up earlier. So yeah, I could spend that, but I'm not gonna go and spend on things like that. Unlock the additional gambit. So we haven't really had to use a lot of the gambits right now. And that's going to increase us 150 HP, but I don't want to get anything yet. So, we don't want to actually get this access. We want to go to this one, or this one to access it, or this one down here. So, that's what I'm trying to do, is trying to not, like, White Magic 4. She's actually going to be able to use White Magic Cura and Rise if we go with Fatal Strike right there. So I will definitely unlock that there. Fatal Strike is there, but unfortunately that's the only two that we would have the ability to do so. Because if I look at this properly, there's only Fatal Strike there, which gives us nothing, and gives us nothing there. So, we would get the best chance to get that there, or get Fatal Strike right there. There's like only two places that, there's only like one place that we could easily get it right now, is that one. So we will definitely get this right away, but only in the Archer section, but I don't want to do this just yet. Until we are I don't want to get quickening until we're absolutely for sure that we get the second one, so that I can say hoping that we can wish whatever we get. I need to personally change. Now we could teleport to Rabanasta from here, but I think I want to go and battle a little bit for a little while. I don't know why, but I just want to preface this, guys, like, I will automatically I'm already automatically going to support the community of any kind. That I don't support certain groups, but I do. I'm going to tell you this, like, I don't support violence, guys. I don't condone it. but at the same time, anybody who creates violence is, like, I don't care. Like, violence is just something that I don't like. And why do I play violent video games then? Well, to be honest with you, I don't play violent video games because of that. I pretty much, I tend to play a lot of video games that are pertaining to things like the access of being able to do the things that I want to do. Well, we only got a chain of 4 there, so yeah, I'm not too worried. But it's a lot of the reality of it is when it comes down to a lot of things, guys. Like, we can't expect everybody to agree with everything, and that's okay. Like, I don't agree with everything. I don't agree with political places. I don't agree with, you know, your video game tastes. You know, your video game tastes are different than my video game tastes. That's why I think I might reduce the game choice to a poll that you guys will be able to have access to. That tier 2 and tier 3 will have access. You will be pretty much you'll get access to it. Argyle Amulet. Wait, can anybody use that right off the bat? Argyle Amulet gives us a 33% strength. Argyle Amulet is... Okay, so Argyle Amulet... he's gonna have the battle harness. Yeah, he's gonna get reduced HP, but I think that'll be okay for a little bit. Yeah. And guys, I'm not gonna, there is one yeah, so there's a couple things that I'm going to tell you guys. I'm not going to be doing a mission that is a side mission right at the moment. If you guys saw earlier today that I was on, but I did not have my mic on, you guys need to let me know if I do not have my mic on. I need to put that in there so that, you know, there's a chest down there. So yeah, I'm just like, it's, let's check out Wolf M. I'm just like, it's challenging in a society when, oh, we received poison. Interesting. Let me double check to make sure that my mic is turned on, really. Okay, yeah. I also don't have these turned on either. Like, so it just saddens me a lot of times when I see people being hurt every day. And I'm gonna say, like, what happened with that magpie incident in California. It's sad. And it's sad that violence has to come towards the people, because, you know, even in California with the riot that went on earlier this year, and the BLM riots and the January 6th rioters and all the violence that goes on in the United States, unfortunately. I can't stand the violence going on in this country. Actually, let's grab you first. Let's go around those.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that my life was never nuclear, to be honest with you. You know, there are times where people end up leaving families, get torn apart because of a lot of things, but when you have somebody that's being, you know, my dad, to be honest with you, was not a very good person with my mom, and kind of things like that, and it just kind of, you know, it kind of spiraled out of control a little bit. I'm not going into a lot of the details, but try to see if we can go around these guys. Yeah, let them attack. Underneath their... And I just can't stand when we have people just going out and trying to hurt people's lives. Yes, I understand that religion says this, that we shouldn't be putting the LGBTQIA or hurting people like that because of who we are. But at the same time, religion also says that, you know, we shouldn't we shouldn't put people's lives at risk and hurt their life because of it. You know, we should put care for one another, even if they might be sinning. And it's just what we have to do in our everyday world, everyday life, is that we just have to stand and put protection in everybody's lives. Because if we do that, like, I know that it might be just some false rhetoric or something about that Product 25 thing that I showed you earlier. I'm just saying, go take a look at it, see what you think. I'm going to be reading it too, just because I'm going to be spending some time reading it tonight, maybe at work. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I don't like to read, but I don't mind reading if I have to read. You know, if I don't have to read, I'm not going to. And I can read, guys, it's just some things I can't quite comprehend, like there's some words I don't quite understand. There's things out there that I just don't. And I just don't see why so many people have to be endangered or hurt or distraught because of political cult following. You know, when you know that the Democratic, or when you know that you have your people that you go around with, and no, we're not tacking that off because we have no way of doing it right now, and if I did. So we're gonna go to Gambits, licenses. Fran, we'll get that right off the bat because we are gonna not get Ferial Strike yet. Even though we are gonna get White Magic 4, I want to make sure before we do get anything, before we do our quickens, because they tend to lead us into other directions on the board. So, but I do want to make sure that we are able to have access to these when we are able to get that set up. Vaughn has 2 places. Balthier has 2 places with up here and over here. He has all 3 quickenings can be accessed through that way. We do not want to access this one right here. So we're going to work towards getting access to these through that availability. And Vaughn, on the other hand, we have Red Spiral there for us to have access to, but unfortunately, he does not have any extra access, so it does not matter, like, he only gets that one up there, so it won't matter which one we do. Let's give our heavy armor 2. Guys, I just want to preface this. This is not a typical Thursday night where I'm live at this time of night. I just want to preface that. The live arena mode is on now. Hopefully guys, hopefully that you guys actually try to spend time accessing and showcasing the access to being beloved technology. Like, I love tech. I do. It's one of my favorite pieces of things. I always love tech. I always love technology, and I don't care. Like, if right now the computer that I did build, if I found that any of these companies were not supportive of a certain community of the LGBTQIA community, would I buy it stuff from them? No. I'm not going to continue to buy from a company that's not going to be genuinely supportive. Now, if it was the only company that I could buy the part from, you know, because all of our parts do come from TSMC or come from Intel or come from, you know, in a lot of places. So even though they use companies that sometimes we can't get away from every company to say, look, I buy from Sony because I would buy Microsoft. I buy off of Steam because it's the only game that it's the only place that where a lot of stuff goes on, and we get Steam games or whatnot. But anyway,
I thank you.
I'd avoid crowds if I were you. In this town, you're still a traitor, you know.
The Resistance will surely find me soon. Fate's will, we meet again. I would pay my respects to your brother.
You're a fugitive now, too. Stay low for a while.
What about the stone?
what about what
Do as you
stone?
like. That stone's ill-favored.
We feel regret. We sought that stone and found ourselves only worry.
You offering it?
It's mine.
Then why'd you ask? Our regards to your girl.
We stay in Rabanastre for a while.
Oh, that's why I don't.
Can I trust Basch?
That's why I don't go out and buy every
gotta get rid of
single
this thing.
game out there. And to be honest with you,
But maybe I should show it to Penelo first, so she knows I got
oh yeah,
something.
maybe I should go
She'd
find
be at
Manila.
Miguel's place this time of day.
Sorry, I don't know. I just find myself going through a lot of things in life where when a community is being hurt every day, yes, I understand that religion says this or this. Muggling, Kippo. She first time using the Muggling. Nothing to it. We had to close the parade earlier, but we are up and running again, Kupo. First is free of charge. Why not give it a try? There's no time like the present now, Kupo. Okay. We'll go to the Sand Sea, guys. We're gonna go to the Sand Sea to get access to, thing. Now, we're gonna enact a couple of these things, but we can't go and access this directly. We do need to have we're gonna access the Wrath from here. Okay, we'll talk with the Wrath up there, over the Garmeet's waterway. We do need to do that right off the bat, but we will see if we can't do that. I'm not gonna do it tonight, because we're gonna try to keep on our feet, on our toes. We do need to go talk to Penelo in Lowtown. Now, for any of you who don't know, I want to go over here. I'm gonna grab KO and a couple of extra, so what I want to do is I do want to get this faux present there. We do have a dagger. I'm actually going to sell the dagger off. I'll sell the headgear off because I don't know if we will think and need it anymore. I cannot sell any of these stuff, guys. That stuff we have to keep. I'll get the foe targeted by ally, the foe furthest and nearest. I don't want to get those right now. Foe with the lowest strength, highest strength. Um, 90, 10. First set is Protect, Shell, and Haste. Bravery, Faith, Reflect. regen. Profile weak, lightning, ice, earth, water, wind, holy, dark, vulnerable for all these as well. Undead for flying. Lowest HP. Okay. I'm not spending a whole lot on this, guys. I'm just... KO, we do need stone. Petrify, stop, sleep, confuse, doom, blind, poison, silence, sap, oil, reverse, disable, immobilize, slow, disease, lure. I don't think we need protect, bravery and faith. I don't think we need that either. Let's go get self HP for this. Let's also go down here. I'm gonna also get lower the self versions of these as well. For now, we will slowly buy these, but I'm only buying what's needed, just in case we have any of these come through. I don't think we'll need them right away. Okay. Because the reason why I have the Altair, guys, is just in case this person happens to become, in case like Balthier becomes a machinist or whatnot. I do want to preface this that Final Fantasy is definitely the fantastic game that I absolutely enjoy. It's the third or fourth time that I'm actually beating the game. Probably the fifth or sixth time. I might have beaten it twice on the PS2. I'm not 100% for sure that. I know at least I beat it once on the PS2, once on the PS4, and once here. I might have beaten it more times than not on the PS2 a lot, because this was one of my favorite titles of Final Fantasy. And even 8 was another one too, but I just never really beat it until I beat it here on channel, and I beat it on the PSP. I got close, but I just was like, nah, I got something else, somewhere else to be. So we defeated the Miblanc. You obtained 150 gil here. Okay, so we can't do that yet until it gets to the reigns. Because we can't do the Clackatrus yet. That one we will get at when we get up to the ability to get to that place, which we're not there yet. Because we do have a couple more characters that do need to show up and join us. You know, we have four characters right at the point of leaving, but we didn't have Pinello and we didn't have Amalia. Well, we have Basch, we have Pinello. We have 5 characters, but We didn't have all 4 at the ability, and we won't be able to go up to that way until we have all 4 or 5 of them available to us. Let's go down to the bazzar and see if we got any new goods from the bazzar. We're not allowed to buy consumable items unless they come from the bazzar. So that means, like, if we find something in the bazzar, we can buy those. We can buy decoy, but like I said, we can only buy from the bazzar because those are limited time. I don't think I really want to get decoy though. I think it'll be something that we can get later on. Okay. So now we need to go to Lowtown to go and offer that thing and see what that one is. That one we might be able to do, but I'm not going to do it today, guys. We're not going to spend a lot of time trying to do a lot of things because I only have about 20 minutes left of stream anyway. I might just sit here and talk to you, but I don't think that's going to be applicable for me. Let's go and look at our techniques, because I feel like that Fran can use some more techniques, and I'm pretty sure we might have some more. But I always like to buy the techniques. I always like to buy things from them. Oh, fun, you haven't seen Penelope lately, have you? No, I don't need her for anything in particular. Maybe she stopped in to see if there was any chores needed to be done by now. And I was curious why she hadn't. It's all now. What can I get for you? Now, I wanted to make sure that we got all the techniques from here. Let's go and make sure that we go and check for. Like, I want to preface this, guys. Like, I don't usually buy a lot of black magic, but I only buy the basics for. I only buy a Blizzard because I feel like we're gonna maybe get a black mage at some point, and I hope we do, because that's gonna be something that's gonna be useful. We do have a white mage, so we'll get Poisonena and Vox. We'll also get Blind Nena here as well. You know what? Let's just get Thunder while we're here. Because we might be able to use black magic at some point. I will get Dark later. Because we know that Basch is going to become our party leader here soon. So we're not going to do a whole lot. We're just going to advance the story. But we're going to go talk to this lady over here, see what we need to do for it. There's a lot of stuff that we have to deal with. Yeah, so I need to go and look at, hold on. If we go to inventory, go to clan primer, go to hunts, that one, no, this one. This one's the waterway hunting. This one is where we have to go back to the Gametes waterway. And I'm wondering if we just go grab this real quick. Because once we get the things done and set up, oh, Savon arrested those thieves and I didn't get to see a thing. Didn't see who they caught though. All those Imperials kept getting in the way. I know we have to find the person. Hold on. If we go to Clan Primer, where is it? Hunts. Okay, so it's gonna be over here. I see. Okay, we just haven't gone far enough. About that bill window, I had to start to think I'd posted if I I'm not mince words. A child has shut himself inside this house because he's frightened of a ghost. Said he saw it in the neighborhood. He said he'd come out if I get rid of this ghost, so I went looking for it to humor him. See, imagine my surprise when I found it was real. There was no way I could deal with it on my own, so I needed to call a hunter. I'm going to accept this, thank you. The ghost is in the gaming, so how do we just pass through Storehouse 5? It's an appreciation called a wraith, and I think it's come to avenge the cruel slaying of its rats and the poor denizens of the waterway. I'm not pointing fingers, it doesn't really matter who did these things, but this appropriation is here and it must be dealt with. I leave it to you. Guys, I will be on tomorrow afternoon playing some Call of Duty tomorrow. We do need to find Penelo, and I think we might have to go to O'Dallin's place to do so. But there is also a few other places that that we would have to find. Basch is here somewhere, stored and trying to restore his name. Just like everybody else is trying to restore their name. Like Vaughn will restore his. Like all these characters will restore their name at some point. But we're just laying low at the moment. Need to find out Dallin's place because I know that there is a couple of spots. Check out Dallin to see if Penelo's up here.
Well, well, look who we have here. Heard you were sent off to Nalpina.
And I got out of there as fast as I could. But it was all worth it, Dallin. Here, look at this.
My. Quite a treasure you've got there.
Well, you know, I couldn't have done it without your help.
So, there is more to this gutter churl than first meets the eye. Van, I've an errand, a simple favor to beg of you. I was going to ask that kites to go, but I should think that you ought to do. No, I think you're just the one. There's a fellow by the name of Azalas, and I need you to bring this sword to him.
That's a sword of the old order.
Speak my name when you arrive. That should be enough to get you in to see him. I've made a note on your map showing you where he can be found. Mind you, you are to deliver the sword to him personally.
I will.
And so it is done. But will it be enough to remind him of what the Order once meant?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Will it be? I think so, guys. No, it's marked on our map, of course, and I know where we're supposed to go. This is, guys, this is where I, I don't know what I'm gonna call this officially on YouTube. Like, you guys, I don't name my stuff. I need to name my stuff when I do live streams here as well, but I'll do it afterwards, so if you guys do watch. I'm not spoiling anything, but you guys get to know what the gist of what was going on for that day's video. I'm supposed to deliver something to a man named Abazilis. This is the place, right? And who is it that told you that? Old Dallin. He said I have to give this to him personally. Does nothing get past that Dallin? He has ears in every wall. Alright, get inside, but not a word of what you see or hear in there. You got that? A traitor redeemed.
Then what do you make of Andor's proclamation? Are you suggesting they fooled even the Marquis?
What if a judge killed the king, not the captain? That would explain everything, wouldn't it?
In that case, the captain would be brother to a judge. How are we to trust such a man? Now there's the Basch that I remember. Then will you fight again at my side?
His word alone convinces me of nothing.
I'd take his word over that of a mouthpiece Marquis.
Then you name Rex liar with him.
My brother was no liar!
Just the opposite. Rex was the witness they needed. They had to make it appear as if I killed the king. Rex bears no blame. The fates have willed it.
So this is Rex's brother. Your words may convince a child such as this, but they weigh far too lightly on the scales for my taste. Our paths will remain separate.
Do you not think Amalia worth saving?
I hold men's lives in my hands. I must see foes in every shadow. The night we moved against Vayne, he knew. I will not chance such disadvantage again. I must treat you as I would Ondor, as I would treat any abettor of the Empire.
Then what will you do? Hold me here in chains?
No.
Some things never change, do they?
Listen to me, Basch. Your cage may have no bars, but it is a cage. The eyes of the Resistance watch unblinking.
Let them watch. I know something of cages.
Okay. Interesting.
That's right. Amalia's in the Resistance.
Then you know her.
Sorta. We met just before we got sent to Nalbina. I've known nicer people.
Our paths keep crossing, yours and mine. It's more than coincidence.
It's annoying.
It's annoying.
I'm sorry. Allow me one last annoyance, a favor to ask. I want you to take me to Balthier. Even caged birds need wings.
This makes us even.
Even?
For Nalbina. We couldn't have done it without you.
Basch joins the party, baby. Now, Basch does join the party. Since Basch does join the party, guys, let's give you guys some opera, baby. And let's spin here. I'm going to be changing the way that we do spin things. Bushi! Okay! We got Bushi on our hands. Okay, so if we go to license board, Balthier, Bushi is what we need, right? So we got another Bushi. If I'm not mistaken, I think Bushi is the body of the soul. They wield katanas. So we're actually doing somewhat decent. Like, I think Penelo's like a Bushi as well, if I'm not mistaken. So we got two Bushis on our hand. Here's the Orchard Amulet. Since we do have a Bushi here, we're gonna work on getting this one right here. And this one right here as well. And then this one down here. So we do not want to hit this one at all. So, but we will spend our time trying to look for things like this. I need to turn off opera, thank you. Increase defense when HP critical, that's nice. Gain an MP after dealing damage. I don't think... We're going to improve your HP right off the bat. Increases magic potency. Increase HP by 70 there. And then we got 40. Let's go. Increase light woven shirt so we can get some improvements down here. Okay. Now, what we do need to do is we can go and equip. He does get the Myrtle Blade to use right off the bat. But I think the light woven shirt does not. It's not gonna. We're gonna keep him on with what we've got, but we will improve him with the Orchi amulet. For that purpose. Now, guys, let's go to save this game. But before we do, we're gonna actually take Basch with us. We're gonna go to the save point, guys, and we're gonna get off here, but we are gonna do the Gamingmadirocks waterway, for the incidental stuff that goes on. So guys, I know I would love to start a new mission. I would love to start going down the rabbit hole of the Gamingmadirocks waterway. Like, okay, so if we were to actually go to world map, here, hold on, where is this at? Because I could probably get to it right away. If I wanted to. Nalbina hunting. Muster. So I have to explain the child has locked himself in an abandoned house with a fear. Gamingmadirocks waterway near. The wrath is to be found in the Gamingmadirocks waterway near the entrance from Lowtown. Okay. So they said it's to believe. Oh, there's another entrance that way into Lowtown, so it could be in that area back there. We have to have a Solus key to operate this stuff. So, but we are going to save this, guys. I would love to continue on with where we're going. We now finally have Basch in our party. So I hope you guys actually enjoyed yourselves for today. And I'm gonna say this one last thing is, guys, stand there, stand up and love and take care of every single human being. Like, I don't care if you're black, I don't care if you're white, I don't care if you're gay, I don't care if you're part of whatever community you belong to. As long as you aren't inciting violence, which is actually a good thing that I'm going to do, is then be happy, be doing yourself. Don't harm other people. Because I'm going to tell you, I denounce violence. And I don't like violence when it goes on. And sometimes we have to have it. I understand when there are people that are inciting violence, trying to divide nations. There are nations literally getting divided because of whatnot or whatever's going on. Every nation's going to become divided at some point. Every nation. The United States will even be at war with other nations for more than what you think. We are probably going to end up being at war with China because of what's going on with the political agenda in China. We might be going into war with another country because we aren't willing to be divided. Countries will evidently become divided and we won't be able to survive. Canada right now is hurting at the most portion. To be honest with you, I wanted to go to Canada, live there, and I was like, no, I'm not going to go there right now. You know, I'm going to tell you this right now. I would rather, if I had to, I'd rather leave to the Netherlands outside of the United States. Is the only other country I would absolutely go towards living, or Japan, to be honest with you. I don't care whatever country, But those are the two countries. If this country was becoming to the worst point that I have to leave, I will leave. I'm not going to stay in one place or in this or that. But anyways, guys, enough of that, talking about that. I know it gets a little bit touchy subject on a lot of things, political stuff, whatnot. I do want to preface this, guys. I don't get into politics or religion. I'm just saying that, you know, when one country's gonna start becoming bad, I will end up moving to a different country. Only for that reason. If you guys do talk about politics and religion, you guys will probably more than likely get yourself suspended or a ban 3 times. Be kind to one another, as others might want you to be. Racist jokes and racism are not allowed. You will get a 3-strike ban. F word. Any swearing going on, guys, will get you indefinite 3 strikes and then a ban if you're swearing like a sailor. I will tell you right now, if you're in chat, I'm not going to read it when I'm live streaming to record for YouTube. You guys can swear all you want in chat, but I'm not going to stop you guys from doing that. But if you constantly do that. Now, it does say the F word. That means if you're swearing it, like using it constantly, like if you slip up and swear, I'm not going to complain. But if you constantly, you know that it's there, I'm sorry, I'm not going to play with you. That's just part of the thing about loving one another, and as you might want others to be. That's why I do say you guys can go and swear, but just remember, if you're going to use it in a limelight that's going to be a bad light about it, it's just going to be rude, to say the least. Guys, racism will not be allowed in this channel, including racist jokes are not allowed. You will get a 3 strikes and you'll get a ban. The only one that'll get you an immediate ban, I won't immediate ban you for some things, but if you are going to be filled on hate towards me or towards the LGBTQIA community, you're going to get a ban immediately. No backseating in a game unless I ask for it. And no copyrighted stuff when we are playing together. No copyrighted in the background, for that reason. And the last one is, have fun. So anyways, guys, I do gotta get off. I do gotta get ready for work. I will say we did get Basch. We did collect a few things. Since we now have 2 Bushis, I'm pretty sure that Pinello is a Bushi. I'm pretty sure that we have 2 people who are using that as a sentiment. If it wasn't to be Bushi and I said, okay, we allowed a freaking reroll for Basch, I wanted to know what other, Shikari would have been the other one if I had rerolled, because we already have a Bushi. But I don't. It's supposed to be random, it's supposed to be that way, but if I were to say, oh, we're allowed to reroll once, that's what we would have gotten for Basch. But unfortunately, guys, I will be doing this through another, I'll be switching wheels because I want to be able to save this. So I won't be using picker wheel unless I can log in and save this, but I've already logged into another one that I use for Call of Duty and stuff when you do custom games. So I want to preface this, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, if you guys want to see a lot of content from me, hit that beautiful subscribe on YouTube. Also, hit that beautiful like button if you're on YouTube, and hit that bell notification. If you're on Trovo, guys, hit that beautiful, lovely subscribe. And you guys hit that tier 3 if you guys want to watch previous live streams. Remember, live streams, if you are missing any live streams, you won't be able to see all of them. Some of this content will be edited over on YouTube for that, but except for my Final Fantasy or single player content will be exclusive over on YouTube. It will be, some of this will not be exclusive, it'll just be on YouTube for you guys to watch for free. So, and if you guys are subscribed to any tier, you guys will be able to play with me. Even if you're a follower, you get to play with me. Tier 2, Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3 you guys will be able to get access to play with me a little bit sooner if there's a whole bunch of in line for followers. Tier 1s get to jump ahead of followers, Tier 2s get to jump ahead of 1s, and Tier 3 people get to jump ahead of Tier 2, and so on and so on and so forth. Guys, if you are indatably here on YouTube, make sure you guys check out these videos here. It is greatly appreciated that you guys do. And we'll be back tomorrow with probably Call of Duty for the Nicki Minaj bundle. If I am not live tomorrow with Nicki Minaj and I decide to come play Final Fantasy 12, I'm going to play Final Fantasy 12. I'm sorry, but that's going to be the schedule for me. If you guys were hoping for Call of Duty tomorrow, it might be Final Fantasy 12 because I really like this game and I just want to continue playing it. And the reason why I was on a little bit tonight because of a few other things, but anyways, guys, check out these videos. Hit that members button. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. That red subscribe button. Hit that green subscribe button if you guys want to support the channel, support me. And yeah. So, anyways, guys, we will see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Bye.